Hi guys, this is Douglas Hyde here. I'm building the derby car for 2019 Kenosha County, Wisconsin Fair. I have a 1993 Chevy S10. I've been starting to gut on it yesterday actually. Headlights are out. This is out. I gotta remove the bed cover. But I'm gonna rock some skid steer back wheels, 14-inch rims with the tread of the skid steer. I'm gonna actually notch them out and groove them myself, so should be pretty sweet. Throw some more U-bolts on these little leaf springs here, just so that they stay in place. So when I don't get hit, that the axle doesn't, go anywhere, that the leaf springs won't separate. But it's only S10, so it only has 2 leaf springs. But broke that back window out. There's going to be a support from here up, bent over here, welded. This window is going to be completely out of there. And then I'm thinking I'm going to wire, because to the International Derby Code, you can wire the cab to your bed in 2 places. I think I'm going to do that back here and then back there as well. There is not a dent to this truck, just sun-baked paint from Statesboro, Georgia. But this window's out here, and this passenger side is out. You got the window out, got the panel out. You can leave the dash, so I think I'm going to leave the dash. I'm going to remove this passenger seat, remove the carpet and everything. Obviously, this is just starting. So we got this seat removed over here. I think I'm going to put my battery right here, therefore I can still reach it. I'm going to have a seat bar. It goes right behind my seat here, and it's gonna weld into right here. Then I'm gonna cut the top of my seat around there, so I'm gonna put a ratchet strap there to go all the way over here to this pillar, so I can ratchet strap it so when I get hit, my seat can hit the bar, but the top also can't break in half if I get too hard. So this is my first year derby, but picked this thing up for a couple $100. I'm gonna run it. It's all about fun, but I'll keep you updated on this build. I still got the more windshield takeout, obviously. It's 2-wheel drive, rear wheel drive. I think the fronts I'm gonna swap the back tires to the front. They have better tread. I will groove those also. Well, actually, there's no point to. But I may swap them. Those back tires are a little bit better. So I just took the overflow of the coolant out, the batteries out. Just removed this radiator here. I gotta change this fan to a plastic fan, because if I do get hit and it hits the radiator, this metal one will fuck this one up real hard. And then if there is a second heat, I'll have to change my radiator, and I'll get an extra one. But just to prevent that problem, I'm gonna swap this out with a plastic one. Probably get an electric one, and I'll have that controlled by a switch in the cab with my fuel as well. Alternator. They had this coolant leak. Down here in Georgia, we have dirt roads. I figured this was just mud, but this coolant leak blew up everywhere. Obviously, AC, all that is going to be taken out. Intercooler's good. I have this stock bumper here. That's going to be taken out. I mean, it's pretty solid. The only thing I don't like is these bumper mounts. Those things are going to fold pretty easy. So I think I'm going to be trying to hit as much as I can in reverse, and I will dimple all these, crease them up. I think the hood, I'm gonna get an aftermarket air filter, so it's gonna be cut like this, square out there. They can access it if I ever do have a fire. And I'm also gonna run bolts all the way down from here with a washer up through here, drill a hole. Hood's gonna go down, and then I'm gonna fold this bumper on top of the hood just a little bit when I crease it. Therefore, the hood will not go anywhere. It can be bolted in 4 places. So I'm gonna bolt this, and I am going to wire the tailgate in 4 places. So these doors, I am going to do a little weld patch here, and then one down here as well. Same thing on the passenger door. And then I'm going to have one here and one here. They can't exceed 4 inches, and they have to have 4 inches of space. So I'll make that work, and just throw some wire or some chains around here just in case. There's my demo to do list. Yeah, the pink paint was not on there when I bought it. My girlfriend wanted to go a little spray happy, but you know, into the rules, you can't fold down these bedsides halfway, more than halfway. So when I do that, I'm going to take the tailgate off the hinges. Here, and then I'm going to do space in between here and the bumper. And with that, I'm going to take these brackets for the bumper, because there is space in between there. I'm going to take these off of the hinges and drop this down on top of this beam. But before I do that, I'm going to take this beam right here, and I'm going to move it backwards and drill new holes so that the bumper butts up to the tailgate instead of having that space there. So it's more solid, compact hit if I do get hit, or if I do hit from the rear. So hopefully that'll happen. And I might weld posi. I don't know if that's illegal or not. But you know, therefore I won't have this gap here, and this will be about 1 inch down. It'll be about here. Therefore I can fold this cover on top of here before I wire it, and therefore I'll have a solid hit. This comes factory, so this kind of helps me for my tailgate kind of going anywhere. I mean, it's pretty thin though, but it does help. Every little bit helps, as we know. And then of course I forgot, I'll put a center post there, weld something there. I don't know. I just want this to be a short video, short before video. So stay tuned. I will be posting more on this. If there's anything, questions that you need to ask, or any suggestions, it'll help me a lot. Thank you very much.